me holiday.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas! Woo! I'm sure you guys can see I'm excited, especially because today I'm going to be sitting with one of Nigeria's biggest female artists, someone who has won international and local awards, someone who has gone on tours around the world, and most importantly, someone who is extremely hardworking, who has an inspiring story to share. And this afternoon, I'm going to be discussing her journey with her, the ups and downs, the stuff I like to share. So this afternoon, I'm going to be talking with Yemi Alade. So come with me. Let's go into the studio. Let's talk to her. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Yemi Alade. Woo! Yeah, right. Thank you so much for taking out time from your schedule to talk to us. It means everything. Thank you. So, when I was doing some research for this interview, I came across how this said you started. It might not be accurate, but it talks about the Peak Talent Show in 2009. So tell us a bit about that, your mindset at that time. What were you hoping for? What did people come with all kinds of, expectations? What was your thinking at that time?
So yes, music pretty much became a little more serious for me after I won the talent show. But my mindset at that point in time, I wasn't looking to really be an artist. I was in school, university. I think I was in second year already, and I didn't even fill the form to participate. It was a friend of mine that came around and was like, "Oh, you're just making all sorts of noises. Why am I not doing anything with my talent?" She goes online, she says, "You must go."
Wow.
And then I went, and then somehow
friends like that too. Wow, fantastic.
And I participated. It was a nationwide competition. I think I lost my registration form at some point. I was number 500 to get auditioned, so I lost that piece of paper. I had to start again. I became 1,700 or something.
Wow.
And then I made it through to the auditions. I was really shocked. And my nerves were everywhere. When I even saw, because it was a Peak Talent Show and it's really big, and we were showing on TV. When I saw myself, I could see myself shaking while I was singing. I was surprised that they even, selected me at the end of the day. Then after I qualified to represent Lagos, I went against other participants from other parts of Nigeria. But then I made it through to top 200, top 60, top 40, and then
and each time you were shocked.
Serious. Yes, because I was just like, okay, you guys should just do so at some point I can go home.
Can you imagine?
I was just doing this because I could, but I don't think I really had that much belief in myself, as talented as they said that I am. I didn't have that much belief.
Okay, so when did that change? When did you finally begin to look, this thing is serious?
It became serious from top 6.
Oh wow.
I really couldn't eat anymore. The
competition was very stiff, huh?
It was stiff. Other than that, I had been part of the competition for so long without realizing it was that serious.
Yes.
Up until I got to the top 6. Then I realized, you mean I spent all this time just breathing through, and now
we have to
all the nerves that I was supposed to have been going through all the while, they just came at the same time. So I couldn't eat. I lost my appetite. I could barely sleep.
Pressure.
The pressure was
like several months. Was it
like a few months? A few months, like 3 or so months. Yeah, if not 4. But
So can we say that it was when you came out of that competition, you just said to yourself, okay, I think I can actually take this?
Right there. The minute I won the talent show, to be sincere, when I got the little money that they gave me, it definitely encouraged me. I realized that, I could actually make this a career, and that it actually works. Maybe I just needed, as much as I've always been in love with other international acts, and I've seen how their businesses actually thrive. I just needed something to teach me. I needed some kind of experience that would
tell you maybe.
Yeah, that it was a viable business.
Okay. So, but I imagine that it wasn't all smooth. It wasn't all this glamorous. At the very beginning, obviously, there's a whole journey. You have had your failures. You've had your this isn't work out. Things are just what you experienced this time. And there are times I imagine that people have said to you, look, Be serious. Better go and
told myself
what's it called?
I
Do
told myself
masters
I
and
needed to
everything.
stop.
Please, you have to tell us about that stuff because everybody gets there on their way to the top.
You know, it's just crazy how our minds are, you know, what's the word?
They're wired.
Yeah, the way they're wired, because it's just like how mothers have babies and then they almost forget the pain that they went through. So like on the rise to the top, you might start to forget some details that defined your elevation. And I always tell people that in as much as you're moving towards that desired goal where you intend to be as big as you can, it's wise for you to enjoy where you are while you're going to where you're going to.
I need a reminder.
You know, we all need to, because we all end up, no matter what goals you end up achieving, you still end up having to set new goals. You know, so but you must enjoy where you are while aspiring to be a better version of yourself. And so starting off from the Peak Talent Show era, when I won the talent show, fortunately my package did not come with a car, so it came with some cash. But the development contract is pretty much money that's allocated and put aside for your career. Like your recording, your videos, everything you intend to do, but you will not see the money.
Okay, well just disburse.
You will see, exactly.
When you needed to be.
So I'm still thankful for that. You know. But the minute I won the talent show reality struck, which is that after 3 months you cannot make a star in 3 months. It's impossible. You know, you get that free TV time, screen time for so long.
Attention.
Exactly, and people begin to call you a star. But then immediately after the reality strikes, ain't nobody got your time. Whatever you get now, you have to work for it. So it was really becoming tough. Reality was testing me. I go to the market, I want to buy common bread and egg. Hey, no be you. Now you will win a talent show. Big girl. No money for pocket.
That's tough.
Big
I
girl,
think
no
it's
money
something that
for
is a lot of.
how would you start to explain yourself? You just accept it. Thank you, ma. Quickly you move. I started tying scarf. I started wearing shades. I started trying to hide. I was still very much into taking buses. You know, I would try and code my bus routes. You know, it wasn't easy. At some point, I just gave in. I was like, you know
Whatever,
what?
man.
I can't keep myself. You know, but yes. So reality struck, like I said, and then it was time to take the next step, which was my academics. I was in final year, and still my mother had a very strong hold on me, and she was like, you know, you're not coming back home with any rubbish paper. Make sure, bring my paper for me, bring my tally for me. Make sure
let it be complete.
Bam. That was the deal break. That was the deal right there. So I had to, you know, comply. So then I sort of like, fortunately, so when I won the talent show, I had a song titled Fimisile featuring LD Dudon. It was written by LD Dudon, and it was a super huge mega hit at that point in time. And around the same time, Goldie Meal, Soul Rest in Peace, had a similar big song as well. So most people thought it was her, because of course she was way bigger than I was, you know. But while the song was banging, I wasn't available to follow up the song. Why? Because I didn't know how. Because it was a route I'm not used to. Yeah, there was so much I needed to learn that I could not do on my own. So while the song was big, I was nowhere around it. And so
you're not there to perform it, you're not in the media.
It kind of fizzled out before I was done with university. But I had to choose university or this music. I had spent 3 years already in school. It's either I do this fourth leg well, or I will just have to, I don't extra. I ain't ready for that. I was done with school, University of Lagos. I didn't want to continue. So I faced my school, thank God, at the right time. And I had my good credentials to, you know, present to my mother. Finally, take your BSc, ma.
Thank you very much.
Guess what? She was like, oh, so my MSc. And so I then finally went with the music, and then the hustle tripled and quadrupled.
Yes, it's still there.
And I kept I kept releasing music. I had released over 10 songs before, you know, I landed Journey. But I think I'm just like actresses as well. There's always this, it's like Taraji Fenton now. A lot of people think that it's from Empire.
Oh, that she done so much work, so much.
People can forget. Like, but Lord has said time and chance. Right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
when is your time?
Absolutely.
Is your time.
Some people give up after the second one. No.
I know there were times even before this
my
journey era
goodness.
that I told my manager, I said, Oga, I get BSc.
Let me go
I
and
won't
dust
go
it.
use them. No, I didn't use them. Then I'll be trying the music on the side. I said, okay.
Can you imagine?
He later now called me and said, let me be sincere. I've seen a lot of artists go down this route. It doesn't work out well. You can't be the master of both. One has to be the master. But how would this master feed?
So what was the turning point? What was the point that you just like it looked like side paying off? Because it of course eventually came. Yes.
Things started looking good from Gengen Love. Gengen Love was actually like the proper first single that I ever wrote. And it was produced by OJB, so rest in peace. It was a super mentor. Things started looking good, but the money wasn't coming still at all. And then
at all.
At all. And then Johnny came. Johnny shook the entire Nigeria, the entire Africa.
Did you think it was going to?
No, Johnny wasn't even a song that was released officially. It was a song that leaked from the studio.
Yes.
I had nothing to do with the release. That happened with Johnny, but contrary to what everybody might think, as much as Johnny became such a huge success, there was still not even 5 naira. Nope. I don't know. Some people say I don't know, but I think it is. It might also have to do with being a female. People want you to prove yourself 200
Yes.
times.
Yes.
It was tougher because people, even though people already knew that I had this electrifying thing about me when it came to stage performances, there was this demand. There was this talk about town about how my stage performance was one to witness, but still, and that I had this huge record, but still people weren't willing to pay, and I don't know why, but we were still going for it because what we wanted for so long
Was looking like it was appearing.
Yeah,
on the
because
horizon.
sometimes, some years back, I'll be in my house, maybe some random DJs blasting music at a party on the streets,
And you hear it.
and I'm hearing other people's music, but my song isn't jamming.
Oh.
And I've been praying, God, please don't my song just be jamming at one random corner
Like this.
you know. And then it was happening. So as much as the money wasn't coming in, it was some sort of compensation to just wake up in the morning and first thing you hear is a song playing on radio. You walk down the street, it's a song playing on
So
radio.
it took a while, gradually.
It took a while until at one point you just had to
just
say
said,
enough is enough. Give us, even if it's 20k, give us.
That's it.
And the minute the first 20k came in, everything
It
changed.
just became like a tipping point, and then it things just
Exactly.
started working. So what's a typical? I won't ask you a day. What's a typical week like for you? Like, just try.
So I think during that journey period, I think of waiting to earn cash finally. What I was busy growing was my passion. Because I think passion is that one thing that will be with you whether you don't get money or you get money. Passion will keep you going, you know. So I think that period where there wasn't any financial benefits, but the song was big, my passion was being developed and pumped. And which
So
brings
today,
it brings us to the point where right here, right now, the thing that keeps me going most of the time, 100% of the time, is the passion.
on a typical weekend, for instance, you're on the road,
Yeah.
and then I know that sometimes there are weeks in which you are shooting videos back to back, and then catching a flight to some place. And then I observed that you don't just go to all the big towns. You're going to places like Oshogbo, going to places like what's it called? So you are doing everything together, practically every
I know,
week.
like this year, I was in 13 states in Nigeria.
And how many countries? I'm sure you can not count it.
No, I've stopped counting. I've stopped counting. But this year was pretty. 2017 has been my busiest year so far. Like busiest. I have lived out of my suitcase. I've lived. Pretty much, I spent more time in airports and on aircraft and in aircraft
Than on the ground,
than on the ground, or even in my own house. Then there'll be studio time. I'll have to record or maybe rehearsals take up a lot of my time. Band rehearsals, then dance rehearsals, then the band and the dance together.
Yeah.
So yes, that then meetings. There's some meetings I have to show up at.
Okay, so Mama Africa, how that's like your brand. Is it just an album is your brand or is your brand?
I think it's pretty much all of the above. You know, I think an album should be a proper representation of who the artist is at that very point in time. So yes, the movement, my fashion, what I'm singing, everything I'm into, what I
the language
the
as
hair,
well.
the languages, yes. So everything.
Okay, fantastic. So now we know what you succeeded at. What did you ever fail at? Because failure is part of the journey. At least everybody tries something. Oh, this doesn't work. Oh, I moved on. Failure is what helps you to decide or redirect yourself. What can you say you failed at?
Failure is a very big word.
Right.
It's a bit even heavy.
Or stumbled at.
Yeah, like okay, so I've stumbled at fashion designing. So like, as much as I've been sketching for years and I've been getting designers to make for me, at some point I wanted to go big time into the fashion designing industry, where I got a very top ranking designer to bring to life my sketches. But things went south, and at the end of the day, other than the fact that it was great knowing the person, but business wise, it was a no-no. Other than that, I realized that I had work to do. I needed to know more of the actual fashion designing process before investing in a sector like that, like in that kind of industry.
So tell us something fun that people don't know about you.
Something fun that people don't know about me. Is I like food. Wait, I don't know. I'm not a very fun person.
Please, all that energy, you're not fun. How?
I'm not a very fun person. I'm very put together. You can put that.
That's the thing. That's the thing that people don't know.
Yeah,
people don't think that.
Yeah, no. So I walk into an office and they're like, oh, she's so quiet.
The final thing, I'd like you to encourage somebody out there who's whether they're a female singer or not, who's trying to just see what if it really makes sense to like walk on water in this music, industry. What kind of word of encouragement would you give them? People are really talented, they're freaking out. This is your coach. This is your what's it called? Your coach out. Yes,
moment.
Your voice coach moment on this.
Well, I think that is the best way to even describe it. Walking on water in this industry, because that's what it is. It's like building castles in the sky, no foundation.
Especially in this environment,
it's like a bottomless pit. Like you drop your coin, you don't know what day, which year. Yeah. Someone said most times you have to walk 10 years to wait for that 1 year.
Oh wow! Yeah.
So like, I would say to whoever is at home right now that wherever you are, actually, and you even if it's music or whatever it is you intend to go into business-wise, that's legit. I would say just keep pushing, because most times that very point in time when you want to stop, that's when you're about to strike gold. So you'll stop and someone else will just come and take your gold. Do you want that to happen? So be the best version of yourself. Be original. Don't do copy. You forever be in that person's shadow. Put God first, because He's going to be there with you. There are going to be times when you're going to be alone. Like alone, nobody with you, nobody for you, everybody against you, and He's the only one that you can count on to be there in those dark times. So stay close to God. Let Him reassure you.
Okay, thank you so very much.
Yeah, me holiday.